Stop caring about what people think. No one is thinking anything. It's all in your head. You are projecting those insecurities onto yourself. It's like you are giving yourself things to worry about. You're giving yourself things to have anxiety about. When you're walking down the street, walk like nobody's watching. Walk freely, but be self-aware. Because when you're walking down the street and you're worried about what other people are thinking, you are worried about what other people are saying, it pulls your own attention from yourself. It doesn't allow you to focus on yourself and actually get on with what you're doing. Because what you will start doing is you will start looking around. You will start looking for people that are talking about you. You will start looking for people that are judging you. And to you, you might think that they are saying something, but they are literally just existing. They weren't even looking at you. You think that they are looking at you. And the moment you start thinking that you are being looked at, you start feeling scared. You start feeling uneasy. You start feeling shaky because you've given your brain that thought, and now your brain is living it for you. It's manifesting for you at that moment. So stop caring about what people think and just do your own thing. No one is thinking anything. No one is watching. You'll be surprised when I tell you that everyone is too focused on their own life. People barely have time to even look at you. When you're outside, people are working. People are running for the train, running for the bus. Everyone is getting on with their day. So do not ever think that people are watching you or people are mocking you. It's all in your head. So get rid of that mindset and just do you. Okay, when you're outside, just be yourself, do your own thing, do things your own way, and you'll be fine. There is nothing wrong with you. You have to stop thinking that there is something wrong with you. You are perfect just the way you are. You do not need to be like someone else. If you want to be like someone, just become a better version of yourself and you'll see how amazing you truly are. Stop limiting yourself and denying yourself of opportunities because you think that there's something wrong with you, because you think that you can't do it, because you think that it's not made for you. No, because the only thing standing between you and your success is yourself. If there is something that you want to go for, simply do it and do not allow fear to stop you from achieving the things that you want, because you are capable of achieving whatever you put your mind to. Anything that you put your mind to, you can do it. Believe in yourself and believe that you can do whatever you want. So stop thinking that you are nothing, because if you carry on feeding yourself with that information, your brain will start believing it, and again it will start manifesting for you. You will start feeling like nothing. You will start feeling like you're not valued. You start feeling like you're not important. So stop thinking that you are nothing and see yourself as something. See yourself as someone. Start loving yourself. Start realizing your own uniqueness, because only you can do that for you. No one else can do it for you. You have to start changing your mindset and change the way that you view yourself, and that's the way to be confident. Being confident is also your mindset and the way you carry yourself. It's in the way you talk, it's in the way you walk, it's in the way you move your body, it's in the words you speak, it's in how you express yourself. It's in your posture, your gestures, your expressions. Everything about you is confidence, but it has to start from the mind. You need to work on your mind. You need to get your mind right. You have to make your mind think that you are that girl, because you are and you can be. Do not attempt to be like someone else, because you can never be like that person. If you're trying to be like someone else, to me you're wasting your time, because it's like, if the person that you're trying to copy hasn't come up with anything new, you just be sitting down waiting for them to do something so you can quickly jump on it. No, do your own things, invent your own things, be your own person, and stop looking and copying other people. You have to start saying to yourself that I am confident, that I can, I am strong. Who do you want to be? How do you want to act? How do you want people to perceive you? And most importantly, how do you view yourself? If you respect yourself, people are going to respect you, because that's the energy that you are giving. If you don't tolerate any nonsense, no one is going to come to you with any nonsensical behavior. If you just leave yourself and allow people to walk all over you and allow people to talk trash in your face, that's what you're going to get every day. Why? Because you teach people how to treat you. So it all starts from yourself. Okay, treat yourself with respect, treat yourself with honor, embrace yourself. That way other people are going to embrace you. Present yourself well, speak wisdom, and people are gonna see you that way. But if you just open your mouth and start talking about anything, you start doing anything, like you just get up and start doing whatever, people are not gonna take you serious because you haven't taken yourself serious. Like, you are not serious in life. You just be doing anything, like going around town, gallivanting around, doing this and that, wasting your time, so and so. People are not gonna take you serious, because if you're not taking yourself serious, if you're not valuing yourself, if you're not respecting yourself, why should I respect you? You see, you have to value yourself. You have to know your self-importance. You have to know your self-worth, not in a narcissistic, grandiose way, but in a humble and comforting way. You know, be nice to everyone, be kind. Like, you don't have to be this, you don't have to be that, you don't have to be so and so. Like, you can be quiet but firm, slow and steady. You don't have to make noise or like act in a certain type of way so people will notice you, so people will respect you, so this and that. No. Do not do that. If you're doing that, you're simply seeking for attention. But know who you are. Step into your power and start acting like it. Find your own style. Find your own values. Find your own morals and stick to it. Do not allow anyone to refrain you from that. Do not allow anyone to twist your head. Do not allow anyone to manipulate you easily. And I do know that sometimes we always don't know when we're being manipulated, and that is why you have to learn about these things. You have to learn about manipulation, gaslighting, word salad, and a whole lot of other things that you need to learn. But learn about these things so you know what to do when you end up in a situation like that. Whenever someone comes to you with an issue or like a topic, pause and have a think before you respond. And whenever you are responding, make sure that your response suits you, it suits who you are, it suits your values. Do not try to impress the other person. Speak from your own thinking, from your own analysis. Do not talk because you want to be perceived as smart and wise and you want people to see how good you are and so and so. No, you're just showing off. Stop that. It's not nice. Do not try to prove anything. Your actions should prove and convince people of the kind of person that you are. Stick to your values, stick to your words. If you say to yourself that you're going to do something, make sure that you do it. If you tell someone that you're going to do something for them, make sure that you actually do that thing. Do not jump on any trend that you see on the internet. If there's something going on and you like to participate, sit down and say to yourself, do I have to do this? Does this align with my values? Does this align with my morals? Does this align with who I am? And if it doesn't, do not do it, and do not feel left out, FOMO for not participating. Do things that suit you and aligns with your story. If you laugh and make fun of yourself, people are gonna laugh and make fun at you. Why? Because it's like you're giving people permission to torture you, to like toss you around, to treat you anyhow. Yeah, if you're in a group of people and all of a sudden you start saying, oh my god, I hate my tummy, I want a flat tummy, blah blah blah, that may be true, but what you're actually doing is giving people permission to make fun of your insecurities, and you're also telling them about your flaws. And if you're not with the right amount of people, they might start bullying you with something you feel insecure about. And even if you're insecure about the tummy and you would like to have a better one, that's not something to tell the whole world. Just go away and work on yourself, and then turn up one day looking like a snack, looking delicious, looking like the better version of yourself that you promise yourself that you're gonna be. Yeah, so if you have a flaw, do not point them out, because sometimes people do not notice our flaws until we point them out. Sometimes you don't notice someone else's flaws until they point them out to you, and then you see it and you're like, oh, I never knew you had that, I never saw that. You see, they never knew until you told them. So sometimes it's like we give people the keys to bully us, to control us, so refrain from pointing out anything, and refrain from saying anything bad about yourself. No matter how bad that thing is, you have to see the best side of it, see the good side of it, see what you can learn from it. You don't always have to focus on how bad it makes you look. Focus on learning to love it. If it's something that you can't change, learn to love that thing, learn to turn it into something positive. Like when you go on TikTok, I love being on TikTok. When you go on TikTok, people has grown a platform, a community based on their insecurities. People are thriving off their insecurities. If it's something that you can't do anything about, learn to love it, and learn to encourage other people to do the same, unless of course they want to change it. But if it's unchangeable, learn to love it, learn to appreciate it. It's what makes you unique. So do not feel bad about anything. Do not allow society to pressure you into changing anything, because you are perfect just the way you are. If you want to be like someone else, become the best version of you. Start working on yourself and you'll realize your own uniqueness. So refrain from saying things like, oh my gosh, I hate my hair, I hate my ears, I hate my body, I wish... No, because if you keep saying those things, you will never be happy. Be satisfied with what nature blessed you with. Be satisfied with the way you are. Love yourself. Appreciate yourself. That's all you need.